What?
You don't need me at all. No. I'm going to go sit over there then with the other. Okay?
Okay, welcome everybody watching on YouTube. YouTube chat is open, so I'd appreciate it if somebody could tell me how it sounds. Can't hear myself, so I don't really know. Hopefully you can hear me all right. Hopefully the video feed looks okay. The Wi-Fi here at the sports stable in Superior is pretty good. So hopefully we won't get any glitching. So this is the first. Thank you, Laura McGovern. She says it looks and sounds good. Perfect. So this is the first of 3 games that we will play. First and second game for sure. Third game if necessary against the T-Birds. We played T-Birds twice this season already. Won the first one. Lost the second one. Looks like we're gonna do the Star Spangled Banner here. So it looks like Eli Samard is going to get the start between the pipes for Okanagan in this first game. Here all season, the two netminders have been trading games. So first we'll get a look at Samard and then Hardy probably tomorrow. The only player that we are doing without today is number 25, Sam Schiller, serving a one-game suspension after the last time Okanagan played. He was thrown out of the game and now he's serving a one-game suspension. So we know we can beat this team. We did it already once this season. They got the better of us in the second game, of course. I remember that game well, and we definitely did not play our best. All right, so Ryer, Tricek, Vasiliev out there as our forwards. Lentz, Austin, defense. Samard between the pipes. Dumped all the way in by the T-Birds, wrapped around the boards towards Austin. Austin in the corner, gets it up towards Tricek. Tricek unable to hold it in the zone, and then it squeaks free for Vasiliev. Vasiliev down the near side. Wrapped around the boards. Ryer, first one there. Braden Ryer, our team's captain, gets it over to Vasiliev. Kind of jumped off his stick, but he regains control. He's going to have a good look. Sails high. Good shot there by Pavel Vasiliev. Just high, though. Dumped in by Tricek, and Okanagan is going to get a change here. Out comes McGovern, Cronin, and Butson. McAmoyle and Sanchez back on defense. Wrapped around the boards, kept in. Butson sends it up. Cronin picks it up. Cronin just inside the blue line and then taken away. Breakout here for the T-Birds. There's a shot. Easy save for Samard. Didn't get much on that shot for that T-Birds player. And here comes McAmoyle. McAmoyle activating from his defensive position. Sends it down low. On the boards here, Keenan, Butson drops it down for McGovern. McGovern against the boards in the corner. Sent up, but not out. Sanchez keeps it in. McGovern backhands it down low. McGovern gets it over to Charlie Cronin. Charlie with it. Charlie from an impossible angle shoots it. That went wide. Held in by Sanchez, sent down low. Good offense here by Okanagan, keeping the T-Birds in their zone. T-Birds getting tired. Cronin. And now he skates off for a change. Got to be careful. Almost too many men on the ice. Dormus just off the bench had to jump over that puck so that he didn't touch it and get called for the too many men penalty. Back come the T-Birds down the near side, wrapped around the boards towards the far side. Slees, his first shift of this game. Wilmot also on the ice. Dormus. Knocked off the side of the board. Sanchez sends it off the boards to Dormus and then batted down low again by the T-Birds. Wilmot puts a shoulder into that player. Keenan sends it around the boards to the point. Held in by the T-Birds but sent up into the netting for the whistle. So we're playing 20-minute periods in the playoffs here. 16:57 left in the first period, no score. Good offensive opportunities for Okanagan. Conroy is going to take the face-off. Dormus, Slees out there with him. House sends it up. That misses everybody. It's on net, though, so no icing. Puck into the corner. Digging forward is Conroy and Dormus. Sent around the boards. Dormus puts a shoulder into a player. And now it goes up and out into the zone. T-Birds controlling. Dumped back down low. Picked up by Wilmot. Backhands it over to Slees. Slees down the far side. Gets it up towards Conroy. Jumps over his stick and goes into the corner. Conroy on the forecheck. Jackson Siegel, his first shift off the bench. Kept in by Lentz. Lentz still holds it in, tries to get up towards Jackson Siegel, but can't do it, and comes out to the neutral zone and collected by Austin. Off the boards up to Jackson Siegel. Jackson Siegel gains the red line, sends it down low. Green on the ice. Sent back around. Jackson on the forecheck, tries to steal it from that player. Jackson creating opportunities here in the corner. Jackson Siegel with it. Pinned up against the boards. Green is helping him, along with Butson. So with the absence of Schiller, someone's got to be the third forward for this group here. And right now it's Keenan Butson. Jackson Siegel hounded from behind. Green collects it but doesn't keep it in. Sends it up towards Austin. Down low. Butson jumps over his stick. He had Jackson Siegel down low. Here's a shot. Here's a good save there by Samard. Here comes Green. Green with it, sends it over to Jackson, but into his skates. Couldn't handle that pass. And sent down low. Played by Samard. Goes all the way up the ice. Was that touched? The referee says yes, so no icing. Wholesale change here for Okanagan. 5 fresh skaters onto the ice. Ryer's line. Ryer, our captain. Tri-check on the forecheck. Back come the T-Birds into the neutral zone. They do not gain the red line. Oh, I guess they did. Looked like that was shot in from behind the red line to me. The referee said no. Comes over to Dormus. Sorry, that's Vasiliev. I saw the 7, but not the 2. Not the other 7, I should say. 14:02 left in the first period. Still no score. There's a shot right into the midsection of Eli Samard, and he holds on for the faceoff. House and Wilmot back on defense. Ryer's going to take the faceoff. Tri-check with him and along with Vasiliev. There's a shot blocked by Vasiliev. Then it goes right to House and then back to Vasiliev. Here comes Vasiliev. He's going to take up the real estate they're giving him. Drops it for Ryer. Ryer takes the opportunity to shoot it. Puck bouncing around in the crease. Tri-check there, but covered up by the T-Birds goalie, number 33. Flett is his last name. House and Wilmot apparently are going to stay out there on defense. Cronin, Butson, and McGovern are going to be our forwards. Butson's going to take the face-off from his center position. Cronin to his right, McGovern to his left. And he gets kicked out of the face-off circle. I'm not sure what he did. Won by Okanagan. House shoots it. Never got through. And back come the T-Birds. T-Birds down the near side. Good defense there by Wilmot to take that puck away. But the T-Birds hold it in. Wilmot sent down to the ice, no call. That one tipped in front and just goes wide. Fortunate break there for Okanagan. And now flipped up and out. Butson kicks it over to McGovern. Now right below us here. Cronin sends it, tries to send it in front to McGovern. And the T-Birds send it up and it hits the ceiling. And the whistle is blown. Let's see where the face-off is going to be. Should be in their zone since they tipped it up and out of play. And it will be Conroy, Dormus, Sleaze on offense, Lentz and Austin on the back end. Conroy's going to take this face-off. Carter Conroy. Won by the T-Birds. Sleaze on the forecheck. Sent up and not out. Dormus nicely keeps it in. There's a shot by Conroy, blocked by the T-Birds, and now Dormus with it, sent down to his knees. No call there. Backhanded back to Dormus. Dormus tries to wrap it around, keeps chopping at the puck, and then pushed off, and now some pushing and shoving after the whistle. So nice play there by Dormus. He tried to jam it into that far post, and then he was just mobbed. Should have been a cross check, in my opinion. And then Sleaze retaliated, but no penalties handed out there. It's kind of both teams just pushing and shoving. And now the faceoff comes outside the zone. Conroy's going to take it. Won again by the T-Birds. They go D to D and then send it into the neutral zone, broken up there nicely by Sleaze. Sleaze chases his own pass. Then it's right on the doorstep. The goalie goes down. Sleaze pushing and shoving with number 44, and now also Dormus is wrapped up with a player on the far side, or that's Conroy, pushing each other. So this game getting chippy right off the bat. 12-12 left in the first period. Our second time in the last few seconds that we've had scraps going on. No gloves dropped and no headshots, so everyone stays on the ice. Austin, Lentz on the back end here. Conroy, Sleaze, and Dormus are going to stay out there. T-Birds got to change. Conroy, third face-off in a row, won by the T-Birds. Conroy goes into a dirty area. Nice job there. Tries to get it up to Dormus, and then Sleaze, and it comes out of the zone. So I'm liking what I'm seeing so far from Okanagan. I was wondering how they'd come out for this game because they've had quite a break here, having missed the Frozen Classic or whatever it was called in Dallas that never happened. They had a 2-week break before the Dallas thing was supposed to happen, and then because Dallas didn't happen, now it's been, God, like a month since Okanagan has been in a game situation. Green just off the ice. He's got Jackson Siegel with him. Sent up towards Jackson. Bounces off of his shins and goes to the T-Birds. So I like the intensity of Okanagan so far in this game, getting their opportunities. This team has gotten better and better throughout the season, for sure. Their record and goals for definitely shows it. That shot from way downtown, easily cradled by Eli Samard. 11:01 left in the first period, still no score. Ryer's going to take this face-off. Quick shift there for Siegel and Green. They're now off the ice. Face-off won by Okanagan. Nice pass there by McElmoyle. Sends it up to Trychek and then dumped in by Vasiliev. T-Birds not able to get out of the zone. Trychek sends it down low. Ryer is there. Ryer collects in the corner, sends it up to Trychek. Trychek with room to skate, gets it over towards Vasiliev. Vasiliev tried to go back to Trychek. And now a battle in the corner. Trychek comes out with it. Trychek with it. Thought about skating into the crease, tries to wrap around right out in front. There's a shot and a goal! Referee says yes, came off the mooring, but they're saying yes. Okanagan on the board first. Great work there by Trychek, Ryer, and Vasiliev. And Okanagan gets out to a lead here. Beautiful job. Just great work in the corner by Trychek and Vasiliev. And then they got the puck right into the crease. Not sure who sent it home. Who got that, Luke? You know who scored that?
Trychek.
Trychek. So Luke Cronin's right next to me, and he tells me that Trichek put it home. Not sure who the helpers will go to. All right, so 1-0 Okanagan. They can definitely expect retaliatory energy here from the T-Birds now that they're down. There's a big check on House. The T-Birds bench erupts in applause. Nathan House is a tough guy. He can take anything that they can deliver. Comes around to House, McGovern. McGovern sends it up towards Cronin. Jumps off of his stick, but he collects high off the glass. Charlie Cronin went right down the middle, but jumped off of his stick, and now McGovern dumps it down low. Charlie Cronin with it, sends it up top to Lentz. Lentz shoots it. Locked down, went into the corner. Here comes McGovern shot. That one came so close to going in for McGovern. Tricky shot, and then goal! Charlie Cronin. The referee says no. What? Why? Why? Not sure what happened there. House wants to have a word with the referee. He waved it off, but why? The net didn't come off the mooring. What? Did he blow the whistle?
I don't know what he did.
So there's a discussion happening in front of the Okanagan bench. It's a quick one.
Wake up! Let's go!
So Coach House got some kind of an explanation there. Not sure what happened. Everything looked great to me. I didn't hear a whistle. Net stayed on its moorings. Charlie Cronin put it home, but they're saying no, so it stays 1-0. Faced off won by Okanagan. Sent up towards McGovern. McGovern on the board, wraps it around towards Butson, a little too far for him. And then a hit there by Lentz. Good job there. Kept in by Cronin. And then he's pushed off the puck. And back come the T-Birds. Into the zone. Right through the circles there. And there's a shot, goes wide. Here comes Charlie Cronin, gives it over to Lentz. Lentz into the zone, activating from his defensive position over to McGovern. And the T-Birds collect. Number 37 with the long black locks. His name is Garcia. He's a good player. He scored a goal against us the last time we played, I remember. Conroy. And now McElmoy puts a shoulder into a player, and they're going to get a breakaway here. Another save there by Samard. Wow. What a play by Eli Samard. He is on it. That one sent right on goal, and the goalie covers up. So Eli Samard standing tall between the pipes, as he's done all season. What a save. Why did they call that off?
I have no idea. I thought he was trying to say it was but I didn't see any.
Okay, so Luke Cronin is telling me that maybe that goal didn't count because of a hand pass.
Looked like he was referee.
I did not see a hand pass, but we'll have to look at the replay when we're done with this game and check it out. T-Birds, far side, comes out of the zone. McElmoy sends it up. Okanagan has to tag up. T-Birds behind their own net. Outlet pass, misses its target, comes all the way down, and that's icing. So you can see these series of 5 concentric circles here on this east rink at the sports stable. That's because they use this for that curling. That's it, with the brooms. This is their curling rink.
And the stones.
And the stone, the curling with the stones. Not the Rolling Stones, though, unfortunately. Butson's going to take this face off. Jackson, Siegel, and Green with him. Wrapped around the boards right to House. House sauces it over to Wilmot. Wilmot sends it up, tried to hit Green, but taken away by the T-Birds. There's a shot, and that one goes wide. Dangerous opportunity there after the giveaway. Tried to flip it up to Jackson Siegel, but back down low. There's House with it, wraps it around the boards towards Green, but too far for him. Eli Samard stops that shot on net easily. Covers up for the face-off. 7 minutes and 15 seconds left in the first period. Okanagan up 1-0, should be 2. In my completely unbiased opinion, should say. Ryer is going to take the face-off. Ryer, Vasiliev, and Tricek. Referee taking a while to drop the puck, finally does. Wilmot scoots it over towards House. Dormus, Vasiliev, on the boards. Sent up, Ryer on his horse. Ryer, first one to it, sends it over towards Wilmot. Shot, that went high and wide, banked off the boards all the way down, no icing. Sent around towards Wilmot and then up to Tricek, played by Simard, and then dumped all the way down. Vasiliev, then Ryer holds it in. Ryer gets it over to Tricek, shot! Oh, Vasiliev with a great opportunity there, but a good save by the T-Birds goalie. Oh, that was almost a goal there for Vasiliev. Lentz backhands it up towards Vasiliev and then collected by Lentz. Somebody with a broken stick, that was a player for the T-Birds, gets another stick and comes back onto the ice. Held in by the T-Birds. Broken up by Austin. Very nice play there. And back out to mid-ice. Broken stick sitting there on the ice. Austin, good defense. Gets it up towards Cronin. Cronin gets it out to the neutral zone. Not going to be enough for icing. Good job on the near boards. And here comes number 37, Garcia, player that I was just talking about for the T-Birds. He's a dangerous player. Here comes Cronin up to McGovern. McGovern over to Butson, but over his stick. Sent up to McAmoyle. McAmoyle decides to activate. McAmoyle still with it. There's a shot! Oh. And then to Sanchez. Sanchez shot. Everything Okanagan is putting on net. Love it when they do that. That one sent high. Nobody knew where it was. And then McAmoyle keeps it in. Another shot by McAmoyle, covered up by the goalie. Thought about giving it up, but McGovern was right there. So the referee blows the whistle. I'm just jazzed for what I'm seeing here. I'm not sure what the shots on goal are, but definitely Okanagan getting a majority of the opportunities here. A very well played first period so far. 5:09 left in the first. Talking to my son before the game, we were talking about how they just have to come out of the chutes on fire, and they have done that and gotten the best of the T-Birds so far. Simard plays it over to the near boards. McGovern chases, but dumped back down low, and that's going to put the T-Birds off sides. Just under 5 minutes left in the first period. Face-off is going to come outside the zone. Keenan Butson's going to take it. Well, Okanagan has got to be pretty well rested. Went to go see a movie last weekend actually, with the Cronins, Siegels and the Cronins. Charlie Cronin and Jackson Siegel came with us. We saw Marty Supreme, a movie about ping pong. Dinner before that at Bad Daddy's Burger Bar. There's a shot, gloved by Eli Simard. 4:28 left in the first period. Which is mine?
This one.
Okay. Green's going to take the face-off. Green, Sleaze, and Dormus out there. Puck sent behind the cage for Okanagan and then collected by Lentz. Poked into the zone by Sleaze and then dumped down low by the T-Birds. Austin, good defense there. Comes out to the point. There's a shot. dangerous play because Eli Samard was screened by a couple players right in front of him. And that one fortunately went wide. Eli Samard is going to play it, but then the whistle is blown. I think it was offsides on the T-Birds. 3:56 left in the opening frame here of the first game of this 3-game playoff. Okanagan against the T-Birds. Okanagan up 1-0. Ryer's going to take this face-off. Trychek and Vasiliev with him. Puck drop, comes to Vasiliev. Vasiliev backhands it! And then Ryer had a chance to put it on net, but didn't get much on it. Comes out to McElmoyle. He shoots it, kept in by Sanchez. Puck right below us. Now where are we? Another scoring opportunity for Okanagan, as they've had all night so far. That one sent high and then gloved down by the T-Birds goalie. Trychek goes down awkwardly behind the net. Looked like he just caught his skate on the back of the net. He and number 27 for the T-Birds are pushing each other. Trychek just grabs some of his jersey, a handful of it, and pushes him. And what's going to happen here? Thought maybe we got, nope. All right, thought maybe we got our first penalty of the game, but we did not. So Ryer stays out there with Vasiliev and Trychek, Sanchez, McElmoyle on the back end. Ryer takes it. Vasiliev pushed off the puck, and Ryer collects. Ryer with it on the boards, tries to get it to Trychek, and now Vasiliev goes into the corner for it. So this trio has been giving the T-Birds problems this whole period. This is the trio that scored our goal, and then a Trychek, nice job. And that should have been a hook. Oh my gosh, come on. Shot goes wide. T-Birds into the zone. They send it out. Vasiliev with it. So Vasiliev hooked from behind as Okanagan was in the zone and no call. You know, these are the playoffs, so I understand the reluctance to call penalties, but when something is pretty obvious, you should call it. McElmoyle tries to keep it in, but it gets past him. Sorry, not McElmoyle, that's Wilmot. Saw the 5 there, it's 15. 15, not 55. 2:29 left in the first period. Keenan Butson's going to take the face-off. Cronin and McGovern with him. Comes back to Wilmot, wraps it around towards House. House backhands it towards McGovern. McGovern with it, sends it up to Keenan Butson. Keenan on the boards. And now it comes over to McGovern. McGovern, nice job weaving around a couple players. Got into the crease almost. And now wrapped around the boards. Wilmot can't get there in time to hold it in. Oh, yes, he did hold it in. Cronin, 2 players against him. Now he's got some help with Keenan Butson. Tries to kick it over towards Keenan. Wrapped around the board. See if Wilmot can hold this one in too. And back come the T-Birds out of the zone. T-Birds wrap it around. Eli Samard plays it. Samard is never afraid to play the puck. And now a battle along the boards. Comes out of the zone and then dumped right back in. T-Bird's got a tag up. Samard stops it there for Wilmot. Wilmot, lots of room to skate. Take up real estate, my friend. Take it up. Weaves around a player. Nice job. Here we go, Wilmot activating. There's a shot. Steered aside pretty easily. House keeps it in, dumped down low, but Wilmot skates off for a change. Slee's just out of his reach, just off the bench. That one sent up, and that player gets around Austin. Uh-oh. But Conroy there to help him out, and then backhanded over towards Lentz. There's going to be the first penalty of the game. That's going to go against the T-Birds, and they touch the puck, and there's the whistle. So number 21, Grazier, is going to go off. T-Bird's parents don't like it. But we're going to get our first power play of the game with 50.7 seconds left in the first period. So this power play, if we need all of it to score, is going to straddle the first and second periods. We'll see. Hopefully we can score before the end of the period. First power play of the game for either team comes to benefit Okanagan. Power play unit is Trichek, Ryer, Cronin, Vasiliev, and Wilmot. Wilmot calling for the puck, sent right in, tipped, and then comes towards Wilmot, but he was headed the wrong direction. Wilmot controls that puck, goes behind the net. And now the breakout, right over to Vasiliev. Vasiliev sends it up towards Ryer. Ryer into the zone, shoots it. That one goes wide, and unfortunately Karam's almost all the way out. T-Birds fans want a tripping call, but they're not going to get it. It looked like he blew a tire to me. That did not look like tripping. Ryer again with it. Here comes Ryer. Sends it into the crease and collected by Vasiliev. Puck goes on net. Rebounds. And there's the end of the first period. All right, so after one period of play, Okanagan 1, T-Birds nothing. Good, hard-fought period here by Okanagan. We are going to go offline here as they make the ice so that I can charge my phone to make sure it doesn't run out. And we'll be back live for the second period.